Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. So this is the inspiration for this dress. So I'm just going to start by gathering the basic thing I need. My fabric, I'm using this shimmer fabric and I'm using this pattern. So I'll be using just a basic semicircle skirt. So I'll just go ahead and measure the length I want, cut it out, and from that sharp angle I'm going to go ahead and get my waist circumference. So when I'm done, I cut it out or check if it's my circumference, and then I went ahead to proper drafting. So after I was done with that, I just went ahead and copied my pattern and then I set it on the table. The first I want to work on is the back pattern. So I took the panel and I'm going to connect the dart together because I want to create some sort of bony and then an eyelet on the back. So I'll use it to tie it together. I don't want it to have a zipper or anything like that. So I went ahead and take 1 inch out of this from my zipper side. I took 1 inch off and then I roll it down straight, and I'm going to cut that side off. So I'm just going ahead to take 0.5 inch left and right of my dart and I'm going to roll that straight. The purpose of doing this is just to make sure that I have a very fitted back side. That's why I'm doing that. So I went ahead and put all the indication I'm supposed to put, because when you have a lot of panels you tend to put head up and then you put the down parts to the wrong place. So that's why I did that, and then I'm going to cut out the dart part and then the zipper side that I'm not going to be using. So after I was done with that, I tape it together and then I want it to have a little bit of slant at the back, so I just go ahead and measure 1.5 inches on the back side, and then on the side I measure 1 inch and then I connect it together. When I was done with that, I just set it aside, separate it and take my front part. So here I'm going to be having two different type of front. I'm going to have the cow neck effect and I'm going to have a firm one inside it. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure I highlight my bust point and then on the bust. When I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and mark my neckline, cut it out and duplicate it. Now don't forget, if you're having any pattern across your neck, you want to start by measuring the hole of your armhole and then dividing it by 2. So that will give you your straight neckline that will still cover up. So that's what I did there. I copy it and then I set aside the one I copied. So since I'm having cow neck effect, I'm going to go ahead and have sweetheart neckline. After that, I went ahead 0.2 left and right my darts and then I mark it like that just to give that firmness. When I was done, I went to my underbust 0.5 left and right and then I bring out the curve shape. All of this is to just make it firm and then give you some breast curve shape inside. So after I was done with this, I'm going to set this aside and work on the front panel. So this one actually I did it offline, so I'm just going to go through what I did. I went ahead to fold this one inside and then measure my armhole and divide it into the number of fold I want to have. Normally I'm supposed to have like 5 folds, but just because I'm using minimum fabric, I'm going to go ahead with just 4 folds. So then I went ahead to divide my armhole by the number of fold I want, and then at the other side I use 1 inch, at this side I use 3 inches. So after I was done, I'll cut it out, do slash and spread, and that was just mainly what I did, and that is it. So after you put the desired space that you want it to like stay in, don't forget the edge is going to be on fold. But if you're like me and don't want it to be on fold, just go ahead and cut it like this, and I'm going to show you when I'm sewing the step by step of what I did. So I went ahead, spread it on another pattern paper, and I went ahead to put in what I want to use to spread it, which I think I used 2.5, and your 2.5 at your armhole must not be the 2.5 you have at the front, so you can easily spread it out how you want. Your main aim is to make sure that your armhole sits perfectly when you're folding it together. So whatever happens at the front is none of your concern. It's just going to increase the drape and still make it look perfect. So I went ahead to fold it in the directions I want, and then I make sure that my armhole side folding correctly. So that was what I did in this pattern, and that was the end of my pattern drafting. Please subscribe, like, and have a nice comment. I'm going to be posting the sewing video shortly, so please don't forget to put on your notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next sewing video. Bye.